welcome back to My Life with Plants. I'm Newman. This is an update. Let's have a look at this nobiles leaf. 0 degrees right now. It's been getting down to -2, and this is exposed to those minus temperatures below 0. Dendrobium nobile types. No, fine. Up here you can see one that's in bud now. The birds won't be able to get to these ones, or they've been pecking at some in the garden. I gotta hang a CD in there to scare them away. They get hungry, there's not much for them to eat. And being a numbskull like my mother-in-law is, she's gonna deprive them of anything to eat by continuously digging up plants. Okay, so this is a Dendrobium speciosum hybrid, gracilocol with gracilocol. So that one is fine too. It's just been getting this cloth here put over it. It's nothing too thick. It also has this insulation wrapped around it. These ones have like burlap. That one has an old Snoopy cotton fabric. It's probably used as a pillow at one time. And this one up here, kingianum's hybrid. We have a close look at this nobile type. Hasn't got any buds yet. And we got also this one here, which is an osmum. I was very happy that that grew well during the year. And this one here, I'm hoping it'll get buds on it. This one hasn't got any buds yet. It is also a nobile type. It will have flowers like this, which are rather beautiful. So put a lot of growth out during the summer, last summer. We got this big one that's on a, whoops, just kicked something over. This one is like a reed ball that's been strapped onto a cherry tree branch. It's one that was gifted to me. I wrapped that wire around it so I can hang it. And let's have some older canes here that naturally die back as they get older. And still looking for buds on that. Being these nobile ones, I can push out new growths, and they can just come halfway in their growth cycle, which is normal. They don't always make it on time. And it's got plenty of canes on it. So as the previous owner said, that this will flower in abundance. Yeah. And of course this one here, it's got a rather long name, Tomo Flake Napori. Probably won't find these ones so much overseas, just Japanese hybrids, but they do turn up. This one, this is its older canes and the newer ones, and the reason why the newer ones didn't make it is because I bought it cheap for about $10, and didn't quite have enough time to get its canes as big as the last. However, they're big enough. This coming year, the new growth will be just as big as that. That's why I didn't have time. It was sitting in the back of a shop, that's why. So it had stored its growth during the summer. Anyway, these leaves are fine. not one bit damaged by the cold. They can take quite a lot, that's for real. But we've still got some real cold to come ahead. We're going to be getting down to -5 and end of February, probably end of February. Possibly some snow. And these plants take that. It's about 90% humidity, 0 degrees right now. The humidity will drop right down to 40% during the day. And this is what the sky looks like. It's just blue, blue, blue every other day. And no rain, no precipitation whatsoever. Not during the winter. From now it'll be dry, dry, dry. And the only rain we will see is in May. So there's December, January, February, March, April, May. December, January, February, March, April, May. That's 5. It's like 5 months of almost no rain. That's a pretty dry, isn't it? Up here, all the dormant cactus. Down there are my Echinopsis hybrid seedlings, the ones that I do have left. Geez, I lost a lot from the heat and everything. Yeah, takes its toll on those seedlings. And believe it or not, parodias, even though they come from the subtropics, they can put up with the cold too, as long as it's dry, like it is here. They are all uncovered. This netting here had 2 functions: to diffuse the excess sun that we had during that late August, and also just keeps bugs and birds from flying in, right? Because sometimes they fly in and they knock plants off shelves. It's multi-purpose. This one does have a net, but it's for the washing, doesn't get caught up on the cactus. And up here we have something nice to look at, and it's a lithops. And I grew that one from a seedling, little tiny. It was the size of the head of a pin. When I first discovered it growing in a pot, I had repotted a aloe many years ago. It's never been repotted. Ever since it was a seedling, it grew in there. Next to it, this one produces an offset, but it doesn't get enough energy in it to actually multiply like this one has. Okay, here's one of my favorite desert bromeliads. Duraconia. Yeah. This one is enjoying this weather. And like I said before, yes, my cacti they do get water once a month during the winter. From now, the sun will start shifting and moving around, and it'll get a little bit higher in about February. It'll climb up a little bit higher on the horizon, and these cacti will start drying out quite a lot. But during the daytime here, it'll get up to, well, the forecast is for 13 degrees. However, right in this position here, it almost feels like 20 degrees. It's pretty warm. Yeah, there's still some work to do moving these cacti around. Some of them don't get quite enough light right down on the bottom shelves there. They get a little bit affected by the humidity of the summer. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is an update. We'll see you again next time. Bye bye.